Now in this lecture, I want to show you how to use Wireshark to discover data sent through forms whenever someone fills up a form. And obviously this will allow us to get usernames and passwords if people log in to their accounts. So I'm already running BetterCap, so I'm already the man in the middle. And in Wireshark here, I'm just gonna start a new capture. So I'm gonna continue without saving this one. The filter is already set to HTTP, so it's only gonna show me HTTP packets in here. And I'm gonna go to a target website in here. So let's go to vulnweb.com. Now keep in mind, like I said, you have to be logging into a HTTP page, but that's fine because we already learned how to bypass HTTPS and even partially bypass HSTS. So I'm going to be logging into a website that just uses HTTP here because it's just simpler, and we've already learned how to bypass HTTPS and HSTS, so there's no point of repeating that. We're logging in with a username that is set to admin. I'm going to set the password to 123ABC. I'm going to click on login, and this should have been captured by Wireshark. Now let's go ahead and actually try this with a website that uses HTTPS. So let's go to stackoverflow.com. Again, as you can see, as long as the website gets downgraded to normal HTTP, then we'll be able to capture the data sent to and from this website. So we're just going to log in, put the username, we'll put it to zaid@zsecurity.org, and then we're going to put the password. So we'll just do 123ABC. And let's go back to Wireshark and see how we can discover the username and the password. So first of all, I'm going to stop the capture. And what we want to look for is post requests. So you see in here, this request right here was post, for example, and here it was get. Now forms are usually sent over post, especially login forms. So if you're looking for login information, you want to look for post in here. So going down, we can see we have a post request in here. Now I'm going to click here to actually show less information so it's easier for us to see. So we can see this post was sent to Google. We're not interested in that. We're looking for stuff that was sent to VulnWeb. So I'm going to keep going. We can see we have a post request here to a login page. So this is definitely interesting. Now if we look down, let me just make this smaller. So if we look down here and look at the HTML form data, you can see that we have a username here submitted to testhtml5.vulnweb.com. The username is admin and the password is 123ABC. Now if we scroll down again looking for post requests, you can see we have a post request for a page called users login. So again, very, very interesting. If we click on this, you'll see, if we scroll down, you'll see we have the email, zaid@zsecurity.org, and the password 123ABC. Again, this just goes to show you that with Wireshark, you'll be able to capture everything. Now, this can actually be very, very useful because I noticed that BetterCap is great at sniffing passwords, and it pretty much gets you the passwords all the time. But in the odd cases, sometimes it was failing to filter the username and the password for me. So with Wireshark, you'll actually be able to get everything that passes through your interface. So what you could actually do is you can just go to your caplet that we always use, the spoof caplet, this one right here, open it with a text editor. And as you know, in this caplet, we turn on our sniffer in here. So we set the sniff.local to true, and then we turn it on. But before turning it on, you can actually set the net.sniff.output to a location for a file that will contain everything that BetterCap captures. So you won't actually have to start Wireshark while BetterCap is working. You can just in here specify a place. So for example, let's say root capture file.cap. And then when you run your spoof caplet, it'll turn on the probe, turn on the recon, run your spoofing attack, putting you in the middle of the connection. It'll run the sniffer as well, and it'll store everything that BetterCap captures in a capture file. Then all you'll have to do is come here, go to File, Open, and open the file that you captured and analyze it as I'm doing right now. So this can be very, very useful also if you don't have a lot of resources on your computer, or if you had a small laptop or even a phone and you capture data with it. Store everything in a capture file and then just open it in here in Wireshark and analyze it. Now finally, before I finish this lecture, because all we're talking about right now is filtering data, a really, really useful feature when filtering data is the Control F feature, the find. So you can just press Control F from your keyboard. This will open this bar right here, the search bar, which you can use to find anything within the captured packets. So first of all, I'm going to set the search to search within the packet details. I'm going to keep this to narrow and wide. In here, I'm going to set this to string so that it looks for normal text. And for example, let's say I'm looking for logins that a person named Zaid has attempted. All I have to do is just type Zaid. And if I hit enter, and as you can see, it's taking us to the login attempt when I logged in to Stack Overflow. Or let's say you're looking for login attempts by a person named admin or for a user named admin. Again, if I hit enter, it's going to take me to the first time an occurrence of the word admin happened, which is in here. It doesn't really contain any useful information, but I can just click on find to find the next packet that contained the word admin. Again, this packet doesn't really contain anything useful. We can go next. We'll actually have to go to the end of the file and go up because that was the first thing that we logged in. So I'm just going to keep clicking on next. And right here we have the post request for the admin. And if we go down again, as you can see, we have the username as admin and the password as 123ABC. So this feature can be very, very useful to help you find what you're looking for. Whether you're looking for a specific login name, whether you're looking for a specific tag, a specific file, and so on.